Hey guys, what's up? It's Esidi back in another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your banner look really sweaty in Apex Legends. So you don't need to have like pred badges or like any really sweaty badges to really stand out. You just kind of have to follow a few guidelines and you can make yourself look really good even if you don't have any actual tryhard badges. So the first kind of guideline I'd like to mention is that these badges with tiers on them, so the teamwork badge, the win streak badge, the damage badge, all those type of badges, you kind of want to be careful with them because if you don't have the highest tier possible, anyone with a higher number than you will subconsciously think worse of you in a sense. Not trying to sound like too toxic or like too mean, but like anyone with like a win streak higher than 42 would probably think they're better than me, even if they're not, or something like that, you know? Yeah, I would just be careful with that, especially with like the 3K badge or the 2.5K badge. A lot of people are really happy when they get 3K. 3K is not easy to get, like, it's definitely not easy to get a 3K damage badge. However, if anyone has a 4K damage badge and they see your 3K, they'll like subconsciously think they're better than you. So going along with that, let's say you want to rock your diamond badge, you're really happy you got your diamond badge, worked really hard, worked all season to get it. You don't really want to put your plat badges or gold badges beside them. That kind of makes your diamond badge look worse in a way. Think about like real life, for example. You wouldn't want to park your brand new Ferrari in your driveway next to your Toyota Corolla and your PT Cruiser, you know? Even though you did get those plat badges, you worked for them, I think it even looks better if you'd like just simply take them off and then only the diamonds there. It works for any tier though, for example. So if I had a Predator badge on, I wouldn't want to put Masters badges there because it kind of makes my Pred badge look worse and looks like, oh, I was only able to get it one season, so not that good type of thing. So next up for badges, I recommend choosing a color scheme to stick with. Now, in Apex Legends, of course, there are different ranks, and each rank has their own color. So, subconsciously, I think most Apex players, they refer to like red as like the sweatiest color in Apex, and then blue, gold, so on. So, even if you don't have any pred badges to run, if you just run all red color scheme, like these badges I'm putting on aren't really impressive at all, like how you actually get them. If you ran like an all red color scheme, see, I can find some red trackers over here. I just run an all red color scheme, like this isn't impressive at all when I'm running. Like this is not too hard to get to. The trackers are kind of hard, but like even if these are really low numbers, that's not the point. This all red color scheme looks really sweaty, even if there isn't much skill involved. If you can go for an all red color scheme, again, I have it on Wraith. Especially these red trackers look really nice too. If you have an all red color scheme, rock that. It looks really good. Most of you will be able to do an all red color scheme just because there are quite a bit of red badges in the game. You don't have to be specific about what you're choosing. This is a good one, for example. If you have this but don't have like a 20 bomb or something, you can rock this. It looks pretty cool. And it's all red, which is perfect. But it doesn't have to be all red. You can go with like a all blue color scheme. So put on some blue badges. Nothing impressive here, but make sure you also match your frames and poses. So make sure everything matches and it looks pretty put together and pretty tryhard, even if they aren't actually tryhard badges. Alright, so going over to frame, most of the time the legendary frames are the best. Again, you want your frame to match the color scheme. So you see I have the red banner frame here to match the badges. Looks really sick. But if I went over to like a blue banner frame, you see automatically it just doesn't really look as good. Another thing to look out for, which I think really makes a difference, is you want, let's say I didn't have a legendary banner frame, you want your frame to pretty much be as thick as possible. So like running a frame like this, it doesn't have anything that sticks out. It kind of just looks like more shrunken down. Nothing really stands out on it. If you have two players beside you on like champion page or something, if they're running like super flashy frames like this, okay, that's kind of gross. Super flashy frames like this, they'll automatically just get all the attention. So you kind of want to look for a frame that like stands out. I like this Winged Guardian, for example, because this, it like goes into the badges in a sense. So like it just spreads out more, brings more attention towards you. Yeah, you want a badge that basically spreads out as much as possible outside of the actual banner frame location. Even sometimes like the purple banner frames that like really stick out are even better than legendary banner frame. So for example, like look at this legendary banner frame. Nothing really pops out on it. Like the animation's barely anything. Doesn't really catch your eye at all. However, if I put on this purple one, I feel like this really stands out more, catches your attention. And even better, you can get this like frame with like crazy animations, and this really catches your attention. If you see this on the champion page, there's no way you're not looking at it, you know? So now you got your sweaty frame. It's over to the pose. Of course, if you have an heirloom, put that heirloom pose on. They're pretty much always the best you can run. However, you do not need an heirloom at all to really stand out. Most of the legendary ones are good. However, the only problem with the legendary ones, a lot of the time you're standing really far back. Like this lifeline one, you see the lifeline standing really far back. You really want to be in the focus and like all the attention's on you to really catch the enemy's eye when they're actually looking at your frame. So for example, this one's pretty good. This one looks really nice. If I run this, see lifeline's like up front and personal. I think this looks really good, and it's only blue, so this will only cost you like 25 or maybe 100 crafting materials. So for the skins, you pretty much always want to run a rare skin that not many people have. So for example, these skins with these orange symbols around them, that means it's a recolor of a normal legendary skin. They only come to shop every once in a while, so not too many people have them. These are always good skins to run. I don't recommend going with a legendary skin that came in a battle pass, just because a lot of people will run them. They're like, oh, I got this skin, I want to rock it. So for example, back, I think this was season 4 when this skin came out. It's a really unique skin. It's like nothing else. However, during this season and the season after it, I swear every single lifeline I found ran this skin and did not stand out at all because just everyone had it, you know? You can really pick the skin that you like the best though, to be honest. You don't have to be too picky for what you choose, but if you really want to get in detail, I recommend choosing a skin that suits your banner. So if I choose this skin, look at that frame. Like, look how sweaty that looks. This is all red. It goes with the all red scheme I already have. So if I was being super picky, I could run something like that. Going over to trackers, you don't have to be too picky about this. You can pretty much run anything you want. If you have a high kill legend, of course, you can run the high kills. If you have a lot more headshots than you do kills, you can run headshots. The thing I will say that makes your badges look kind of sweaty is if you have a lot of kills per match. So this one, it's not too bad. I have about 4 kills per match. You can put on your games played with your kills underneath or above it. That kind of makes it stand out. It's like, wow, this guy gets a lot of kills every game type of thing. But if you have like more matches played than kills, that kind of ruins it. Kind of makes you look bad. Yeah, that's the only real thing about the trackers you want to look out for. If you have trackers that are a color scheme, you can run those. They look really good. So again, the red trackers to suit the red scheme. And you see here, season 5 and season 8, I stopped at 666 wins, sorry. Just because I feel like having them both together, it kind of like looks complete. It doesn't look like I just stopped at some random number. It kind of ties the whole thing in together. So of course, you don't have to go all the way to 666 wins. That's a little bit excessive. You can simply just stop at like 69 wins, 420 wins, 777 wins, or not even have to actually go for wins. You could stop at like 69 kills, which takes like half a day to get, and just do that for the season and rock those trackers. It looks really cool in my opinion. So yeah, any tracker that has a number that has like some sort of meaning in the world, no matter what it is, just basically any number that has some sort of meaning, like I got 69 season 2 wins. Putting those on can look pretty cool. You can even duplicate them. So if I duplicate my Wraith tracker, see this 69 season 2 wins, that's not an amazing amount at all. That's like pretty much nothing. However, it still looks cool because it feels more complete. It doesn't feel like, oh, he was one away from this number, one away from this number, so close. That's pretty much all there is to making your banner look super sweaty. For a quick recap, you kind of want to have an all red color scheme if possible. Red, in my opinion, is the sweatiest color in Apex by far. If not, any color scheme will work. Your frame, match your color scheme and have it pretty much as thick as possible. Have a frame where you're up front and center, or run an heirloom pose. Trackers to follow your color scheme, or ones that end in like numbers that have some sort of meaning. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. Okay, I should probably go play ranked. I'm about to drop out of top 500.